I tell you, the hardest thing about getting women when I was younger was coming out and realizing that I actually wanted to be with them. Because I used to just look at them and think, oh God, they're so cute and attractive, look at their hair, and then I would scold myself sort of like, oh no, but that's wrong, girls aren't supposed to crush on each other, they're supposed to compete. But, you know, after coming out as to who I really am and not caring about society or family or the ever too long cliches of you're gonna burn in hell, you're committing a sin, it's like, I really doubt that my personal sex life is a sin to anybody else. I really doubt that. Because as far as a sin, as I recall from the Bible states, it's me doing a wrongdoing against another or others. Who I fuck is specifically my business. Nobody else's. And if anybody gets hurt by that, well then, you're the one who's up your own ass. And I am not sorry. But now, when I retrospectively look back on the women I've talked to and the women I've dated, gone to class with, even worked with, and hooked up with, you know, all leading up until my two semi-serious, well, they were serious, but they were bullshit because they didn't work out, so serious relationships with two crazy-ass bitches, one being worse than the last, and it's crazy because you really couldn't tell, I really couldn't tell because she was such a great actress. But I'm really just trying to figure it out from the women of my generation, like born in 1992 to being 26 or 20-something odd today in 2019. Like, it really is confusing to get on the same mindset page with these women because at the same time, I'm still caught up in the girls who love phone calls and handwritten notes and flowers and chocolates and dates. I'm being bombarded with these fake-ass hood rat ghetto bitches that are more like, you got money? You gonna pay my bill? You gonna take me out? You gonna shop? You gonna take care of my mama, my baby, my daddy? And I'm just so lost. I'm like, so instead of getting to know a quality person, instead of having a meaningful relationship, instead of having it last, I'm not talking about a week, a day, an hour. I'm talking about years. And you can still look back and say, oh my God, I've known this person so long and we've been so close because we've been so good to each other. Not that I used the fuck out of them and they lost on me, or they used the fuck out of me and I lost on them, but we mutually benefited from each other for years and that like grew into love and oh my God, I could see myself with this person forever. Wow! Women don't want that anymore. They really don't. It's more so just the look. Make me look hot, make me sound hot, make me look flashy, bougie, big, all that. And then it's good for as long as it's hot. Once the fad passes, oh, who the fuck are you? You're nobody, you're nothing, you're worthless, bye. I didn't even know you. What are you talking about? Like, I'm just so fucking sick and tired of fake ass bitches. Like, be fucking women again. Be fucking real. Like, as much resentment and contempt as women today have towards their mothers, like, I don't know if your mom abandoned you, I don't know if your mom beat you, I don't know if your mom aborted you, you wouldn't be here talking about her. But, you know, I'm just saying, for whatever example your mother set, for better or for worse, you should be your own woman and aspire to be better. Better. That does not mean race to the next fast, lose weight, slim, slow program or whatever. That doesn't mean hate on people for their bodies or hate on people for their hair. That doesn't mean competing. That doesn't mean tearing each other down. That means to genuinely love yourself for who you are and embrace your femininity as a woman. You know, I'm a stud, so I don't really embrace my femininity as far as how I dress, how I talk, or how I act. But definitely in my heart of hearts, my soul, I'm feminine to the core because A, I could never not love women, but also B, I have a genuine affectionate love for all people. I hate no one. If anything, I hate ideas. I hate the idea of discrimination. I hate the idea of sexism. I hate the idea of racism. I hate the idea of being a bigot, hating someone for their sex life. I hate the idea of jealousy. to hate on people for what they have and what you don't. Guys and women, there's nothing in this world that someone else has that you cannot get for yourself. You don't need to suck dick. You don't need to eat pussy. You don't need to sell yourself out or degrade yourself. You can just get an education, get a career, and make a name for yourself. It doesn't take rocket science to realize, gee, if I love myself, I respect myself, I do the best for myself. But there's a common misconception these days where, okay, well, if get-rich-quick schemes didn't work, then maybe I should just blow as many people as I can, fuck as many people as I can, all the way to the top, and then say I got here on my hands and knees and my mouth? How the fuck does that make any sense? How the fuck could you be proud saying that shit in the mirror? That's disgusting. Like, how many kids do you have with different fathers, and they don't know their fathers? See, that's the thing I hate, is like the same women that will be willing to sell themselves to get to the top, sell their souls to make money, are the same women that will neglect their kids and not give a shit if that kid doesn't have a father or a good father or not even know their father. At the same time, they don't even care about being a good mother. It's just all about them. That is selfish to the core. I have no respect for those women. I don't even see them as women. I call them bitches. I call them cunts. I call them hood rats. I call them whores. Because those aren't women. Women are strong, feminine individuals who are born into this life with the light and the love to spread to others. Yes, you might want to be a mom. Yes, you might want to be married. But you don't whore yourself out to do that. And at the same time, if you are a lesbian, don't be a fake-ass lesbian. Good studs, so many good studs, including myself, go up to so many attractive feminine women, and you would think that they would care to listen to what you have to say. You would think that they would care to get to know you as a person. You would think that they would care to actually form an honest opinion and not just judge you from a biased distance. But no, it's the instant look. Guys, let me tell you something. The first impression, it means a lot when you are planning something. When you plan to meet somebody's parents. When you plan to have a job interview. When you plan to go to a special occasion. Yes, the first impression is everything and lasting. But when somebody just meets you at the spur of the moment, are you really going to judge somebody on the worst day of their life? Are you really going to judge somebody after they've been through so much shit that you don't even know? You don't even understand. You have no idea who they are, nothing about their life. You have no idea what just happened, but you're going to say, oh my God, they're angry. They must be an angry person. They must be angry all the time. Oh my God. Aren't you a fucking human being? Don't you get angry? Do people say you're fucking crazy and need to be strapped in a straitjacket because you got pissed? Get the fuck real, bitches. And be real women again. If you want love, and I'm talking about genuine love, you got to be given that love. You got to be open for that and honest to receive it too. Love is not, what can I get out of this person? Love is, what can I share from myself with this person? That is love. To want to share yourself and want someone else to share themselves with you. That is love. That is true. Not this whole bougie bullshit. Oh, you got all the money. Oh, you got all the clothes. Oh, you got all the hookups. You gonna hook me up too? Me and my mama, my daddy, my kid. Yeah. No. A true hookup comes from your own hard work, from rolling up your sleeves. Not your panties, not your skirts. Roll up your sleeves and fucking work. Get an education. Get a career. Get experience. Put that under your belt. Not some nigga's dick, alright? You want somebody to respect you, you have got to respect yourself first. If I see you in the trash and I've got something to throw out, am I going to throw it on the ground? No, because if you're in the trash, that's where the trash goes. I'm going to throw my shit there too. It is all on how you represent yourself. Self-representation is how the world sees you. How you see you is how the world sees you. How you treat you is how the world treats you. So when you tell people you're a real individual and you are caring and friendly and you want to have good people in your life, you better really mean that, because otherwise you're going to meet the fakest, phony-ass motherfuckers that are going to play you the same way you were trying to play them. Don't try to bullshit a bullshitter, guys. Anybody can smell your shit from a mile away. Be real, okay? This is the one life you have. One life. One opportunity. to make the best impression you can to as many people as you can meet, to have the best experiences you can with the best people you can meet, to make the most memories with the most time you have in this life. You know, at the same time, career and education and finances are important. Do not let that sell or buy your soul. You need to know love. You need to know care. You need to know genuinity to be a real individual. Do not focus on what somebody can spend on you. Do not focus on what somebody wears. Do not focus on how somebody looks. That has nothing, not a damn thing, to do with who that person is. Have you ever seen the movie American Psycho? Yeah, Christian Bale. He was an attractive young white man in the movie. He was fit. He was clean. But the second he found anything he didn't like about you, he wanted to kill you, and he did. You got to take time to get to know people. Stop judging. Stop hating. Stop trying to rewrite the history of life. How many people do we praise today that people didn't even know yesterday? I'm talking about almost all the famous and favorite athletes and actors and singers you know, rappers, came from nowhere, came from nothing. And they had so many haters and people bullshitting them and pushing them down. Their families weren't there for them. But you know what? That dollar and a dream, that beating heart inside them. Just me, myself, and I. That's what kept the dream alive. And I'm telling you, the same people that you want to judge and you want to hate, yo, this is history just repeating itself. Seriously, repeating itself. These are the same people who have nobody, who are looking for good people in their lives, who put the best of themselves out there, who are open to opportunities and change and challenges. They educate themselves, they work hard, they're self-made, independent. But they don't got all the love they could use. They don't got all the help they could have. And these are the same people that you want to push down and judge because they're not 100% perfect on your bullshit, gotta have everything I want and need list. Bitches, you are gonna miss the fuck out. You're going to miss out on a bomb-ass stud like me. You're going to miss out on a million other bomb-ass studs. And good men. And good women. Stop judging people. If you want real anything, you got to be real about it first. You can't hate. You can't judge. You can't be fake. Stop. Okay? If you really want a change, you got to be that change. That's how it works. You got to be the change that you want to see. This is Mo, coming to you live on Mo TV. Independent thinking for the free mind, where I discuss real life on real issues. And this shit is real. Too many fucking people are fake. And y'all need to get a hold of yourselves, because I tell you what, as much as you think the Bible is a crock of shit, when the second coming comes and we are on fucking, Apocalypse Day, your ass gonna be burning. Ain't nobody gonna be reaching out for you. If I'm going to heaven, I'm shooting right up. Fuck you. You gotta think about yourself. Stop trying to be cool. Okay, the coolest people don't even call themselves cool. Being cool is just how you see yourself, a self-image. I'm comfort in my comfort zone. I'm doing me the best I can. Can't nobody do me like me. I'm cool for me. It's not, oh, you got to be cool to do this or act that way or do that. That's being a punk. That's being a follower, man. Don't be a lackey. You know why they call them lackeys? Because you following everybody for what you lacking. If you trying to be somebody's muscle, you lacking muscle. You trying to be somebody's brains, you lacking brains, okay? Because anybody who's got it for themselves don't need nobody else doing it for them or handing it to them. Own up. Take responsibility. This is your life. If you don't wake up tomorrow morning, are you happy for who you were? Are you happy for how you spent your life? Yeah, I'm sure it's nice to have money and feel like a big shot, but if you had to kill people to do that, if you had to starve people to do that, if you had to take people out of their homes to do that, all your fans, that's how you get fans. They buy your CDs, they buy your products, they see you. That's how you make your money. Okay? People gotta be real. You can't just come up and then toss shit back down. Remember where you came from. Where you came from got nothing to do with where you're going, but still, it's all in how you start. Humble beginnings. Be humble. Didn't nobody do it all by themselves, and Rome wasn't built in a day. Be blessed. Love yourselves and love each other. Love the people of the world. Unless if somebody is out to hurt you, out to kill you, out to harm you. Stop hating on people, man. Everybody got a right to exist. And you thinking you're better than somebody else? That's your own fault, man. That's your own insecurity because you know you're not. And it's something you got to tell yourself that nobody else would back. Stop hating. Start loving. Peace.